In my last video, we covered how to use key numbers to expand your research, but key numbers aren't the only way to find additional relevant case law. Citing references are another great option. Let's say you've found the Supreme Court case that holds that a dog sniff during a routine traffic stop does not constitute an illegal search and seizure for Fourth Amendment purposes. We instantly know that about this case by reading the synopsis as well as the headnotes. For example, headnote number 7 says, dog sniff conducted during lawful traffic stop that reveals no information other than location of contraband that no individual has any right to possess does not violate Fourth Amendment. Great, so now we're interested in finding more cases that support this point of law, perhaps in a specific federal circuit, or perhaps we're looking for a case with facts more closely related to the fact pattern provided to us by our professor. We could use our key numbers to find a list of cases associated with this topic, or we could start our search with citing references. So let's select the Citing References tab at the top of the case. Under the Citing References tab, you'll find a list of all the content on Westlaw that cites to this document. In this case, we'll find all of the content that cites to Illinois v. Caballes. Now let's filter that content by cases. So there are currently over 2,000 cases that cite to Caballes. Let's filter our results a bit more to find the most relevant cases to our fact pattern. But first, make sure your detail settings are set to most detail. To do so, select the bar icon at the top of the list of the cases. This way we get a better idea of what each case listed is about. We can also identify where the opinion cites to the Illinois v. Caballes case. Next, select Filters to the left of the screen. Take note that my filtering options are set to select multiple filters. If you haven't already done so, select this option. That way we can narrow our results all in one shot. Now let's start by filtering by jurisdiction. Let's say we want to know what the Second Circuit says about this issue. Specifically, what the Second Circuit and related New York federal district courts say. Under jurisdiction, we'll select federal, then Second Circuit. Then we'll scroll down to select district courts in New York that fall within the Second Circuit. Next, select Apply. Great, so now we've narrowed our list to 52 cases. And you'll notice that there is a column to the right of the screen named Depth. This column indicates the depth of each case's treatment of the Illinois v. Caballes case, so we can get an idea of how closely related the cases are. Cases in citing references are automatically ordered in depth of treatment. The more green bars you see, the more closely related the cases are. You'll notice there's also a column labeled Headnotes. We can use this column to verify if the case listed discusses the issue we're looking for. These headnote numbers correspond with the headnotes that appear in the Illinois v. Caballes case. If you forget what a headnote in Caballes said, just scroll over these headnotes for a reminder. Now, if you remember earlier, we identified Headnote 7 as the point of law we were interested in finding additional case law on. Now let's go back to our filters and filter to Headnote number 7. If you're looking for cases that treated this issue similarly, select Hide Negative under the Treatment Status filter. If you're looking for the counterargument, you might select View Negative only. Last, if your professor asks you to identify reported cases only, select Reported under the Reported Status filter. Now click Apply to filter your results. Perfect. Now we have 6 solid results that we can use to expand our memo or brief argument. Looking for additional training opportunities? Sign into your Westlaw account on lawschool.tr.com and learn about upcoming events and webinars. Complete interactive learning modules on Westlaw's Knowledge Center, or reach out to your account manager under the Contact Us tab for help.